Stop it.
What's up, everybody? It's the White Magical Tiger. Hope you're doing beautiful. Today's video is an update about my 9-day pizza fast, and I'll be honest with y'all. I thought it was gonna be a little bit longer. I thought I was gonna be able to do 40 days and 40 nights on this one, but I just had to end it early, and I had to break it yesterday just doing watermelon juice. And so, yeah, I mean, I was a little disappointed in myself, but I think 9 days is pretty solid on a pizza fast. And Day 5, day 6, I was kind of doubting myself. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to eat another pizza on day 5, day 6, but I pushed through. I was able to order a pizza and eat that as well. And yeah, and so I think it's a solid win. 9 straight days of pizza. But yesterday I just had to break it on watermelon juice and just get back to liquids and cocos, and maybe I'll give it another shot another time. But I'll take this one as a win for now. So yeah, thank you all for all your support and everything. So if you can't tell, obviously this is a joke. And I really did, like, the last 9 days eat pizza every single day, and I just joked. I was like, yeah, I'm on a pizza fast, and it's just like what I wanted. And sometimes in the spiritual community, you learn so much about like health and wellness and detoxification that it becomes too serious, that the whole fasting and detoxing becomes too serious. And yesterday though, like, I was doing some breathing exercises, some of like the Wim Hof and just like the Kundalini breathing, and I was like, oh, it's getting hard to breathe. I was like, I think I need to take a break from the pizza. And yeah, and that thought did cross my mind, because I was joking around with my buddies, like, yeah, this might turn into like a 40-day, 40-night kind of thing. And I'll be honest, that thought kind of scared me, because I know my personality that I could easily end up doing that. And so yesterday was kind of a challenge as well, just to prove to myself that like I can do that for 9 straight days, and then take a break from it. And if y'all aren't familiar, there's this thing called orthorexia, and it's in the same family as anorexia, and so that's mainly why I'm making this video, is to raise awareness around orthorexia. And so most of us are familiar with anorexia. It's like essentially when usually a chick, is she doesn't think she's skinny enough, so she stops eating, and she like looks in the mirror, and she in her mind she doesn't think she's skinny enough, but to everyone else she's like a skeleton. And it's also similar in the family of bulimia. Usually they become bulimic, and like if they do eat, they'll stick their finger down their throat and throw up. Well, when I started learning about the raw veganism and just how much sense it made to be raw vegan, I started guilt tripping myself if I ate anything that was cooked, any cooked vegan food, like curry, for example, or a vegetarian vegan pizza, or burrito, vegan burger, whatever. Like also, disclaimer, I'm so against Beyond Meat and the fake meats. I think it's literally Beyond Meat, like Soylent Green. Have you ever seen the movie Soylent Green? It's, yeah, Beyond Meat, literally. Talking about cannibalism. It's like, it's not animals. That's why they can say it's vegan, because it's not animals. I was talking about like black bean burger, chickpea burger, like, you know, stuff that grows from the earth. Super yummy. Okay. But I would just beat myself up whenever I would eat those things, and I was so obsessed with like everything had to be raw, and then I would like crave like a vegan pizza, and then I would beat myself up for like eating it, because I'd be like, oh, the glyphosate and the Roundup and the GMO and like it's carbs and it's got glue, like gluten, it's got the glue in it and all this stuff, and so like I actually became bulimic, and like I would try to like throw up afterwards, or I would drink like a bunch of coconuts and like try to hydrate myself, because I was like, oh, like this big pizza is like really dehydrating, it's like super acidic and really dehydrating, so I gotta drink I gotta balance it with a like bunch of coconut water, and it was just like one polar extreme to another. And then finally I met this beautiful woman in Big Island, and she told me about orthorexia, because she used to experience it. And I looked it up, and I'm listening to people's testimonies about orthorexia, and I was like, oh, that's me. I was like, I totally resonated with it. And it's this obsession with being healthy. It's being so obsessed with being healthy that it becomes a mental disorder. And in the spiritual community, I would say it's pretty commonplace that a lot of individuals, like they're on this path of like prayer, fasting, detoxification, and raw veganism falls into that as well, and it can easily become an obsession, and so that's why I kind of joke around and I balance it out. And essentially the way to heal from the orthorexia is to be able to eat the foods that you crave, like pizza for example, and not beat yourself up. Because when I was growing up as a kid, I was playing video games, drinking Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, and eating Papa John's and Pizza Hut and Domino's and just pepperoni pizza, whatever. And like no guilt, no shame, I loved it. And here I am like twice the age, and I'm like beating myself up for eating something that I grew up loving. And it's like, wow, how enlightened am I? Like, I can't even eat a slice of pizza without guilt tripping myself. And so I've definitely come back into a place where I can just enjoy the foods that I essentially just eat whatever I want. People ask me what's my diet. I'm like, yo, I just eat whatever I want. And yesterday I just wanted watermelon juice and some cocoa water. And yeah, it's just like, I stopped taking it so seriously. And it's like, well, one thing, I don't want to eat animals. I don't eat meat. I love animals. I seen the videos of the slaughterhouses and how the pigs and the cows and the fish, all of them are treated, the chickens, and it's like, I don't want to eat that. When I say I'll eat whatever I want, well, I would say it's more conscious, and it's like, I don't want to eat violent food. I follow ahimsa, nonviolence, thou shalt not kill. And yeah, y'all, so I'm making this video so if anyone is suffering from orthorexia, this obsession with like having to be super healthy and like fasting and detoxing, and just to the point where like you're like beating yourself up because you're taking it so seriously, it's like, hey, lighten up a bit. Don't take it too seriously. Pizza's pretty awesome. But it's also finding the balance, because 9 days of straight pizza is a lot. And I could notice it with my breathing exercises that it was a little bit more difficult to hold the exhale when I empty my lungs completely and I hold the exhale. And so that's why I was like, all right, should probably take a day or two off and get back on the liquids and eat some, like, you know, whatever. Like, but just a place from self-love, like, and yeah. Anyways, y'all, thanks for listening to this beautiful message. Thanks for enjoying the videos, liking it, sharing it, subscribing it to it. If you want to hear more messages about God and how God's amazing and awesome, and how I'm just making these videos for God essentially, and for helping brothers and sisters. And yeah, all right, y'all. God bless you. Amen.
Krishna, Christ, Guru, God, Krishna, Christ, Guru, God, Krishna, Christ, Guru, God, Krishna, Christ, Guru, I surrender to Thee, I surrender to Thee, I surrender to Thee. surrender to thee. God, Krishna, Christ, Gurus. God, Krishna, Christ, Gurus. God, Krishna, Christ, Gurus. God, Krishna, Christ, Gurus.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,